come over to grab breakfast, and there's a cat that's fallen into the water. Someone is coming in a dinghy to rescue it. This cat was yelling at us to let us know that the other cat fell in. Meow. Everybody's quite upset. Cat has been successfully rescued. It's a lucky cat. This one, the one that's running away, the boy, was crying that she was in the water like that. Must be his girlfriend. Did you fall in the water? Yeah, you did. I guess you won't do that again. It's a difficult lesson to learn. Lucky somebody was here, and lucky that the tide was out, because if the water hadn't been that low, that cat would have been, well, there would have been nothing for it to stand on down there. It is Friday morning, and I have got a lot of work to do today. Starting off, I've got to clean out the diesel tank on my boat, which means taking some inspection hatches off and digging into the bottom of the tank to see if there's any grunge down there. I also have to go into KRABI Town today to pick up my friend Alexander, who is coming over from Samui. Alexander used to work at Spicy Horse, but now he's out here in Thailand, and he's going to come visit us on the boat. This is the place where the inspection hatches for my fuel tanks live. I usually pile dive equipment and snorkeling equipment in here, so I'm going to have to dig all that stuff out and then open up the hatches so I can look inside the tanks. Looking at that hatch, the inspection area from above, but in fact, if we can move this panel, we can look at it from the inside as well. Managed to get that panel off the front here, and so now these inspection hatches are easily accessible. Take these off and take a look inside of the tank. So I've got both the hatches off, and I can see into the tanks, and in both tanks I can see a little bit of algae and other gunk in the bottom, which means I'm going to have to drain the diesel and then clean the bottom of the tanks. These guys are back and working on the cockpit floor. They've fiberglassed over the fittings so that water can't leak inside the engine bay, and now they're painting and sanding. This is what I've cobbled together to get fuel from the tank into a canister so that I can get into the tanks and clean the bottom of them. It's a little electric 12-volt pump that will take fuel from the bottom of the tank and squirt it into this storage container, hopefully. My diesel extraction contraption failed miserably. All I managed to do was get diesel all over myself and the cockpit of the boat. Now I'm going to go pick up Alexander because I've run out of time to be playing with the boat. That's got to be his bus. What's going on, man?
Hey.
How you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, how's everything?
Everything's good. How are you? How was your bus ride?
It was a little bit. No, I don't like to wake up at 6 a.m.
I bet.
Yeah.
We are gonna make a quick stop and have some yummy noodles. I keep coming back to this place, ordering random things off their menu, trying to figure out what this dish is, and have finally found it again. Alright, so Alexander and I have now spent the last, what, hour? Something like that?
It's gonna be 30 or 40 minutes.
But we've been trying to get the last of the diesel out of the bottom of the forward diesel tank, and there's been a shitload, a lot of goo. So if you check this out, this is the filth that came out of the diesel tank. That's the goo right there. So that's diesel algae. It was in the tank. That was making my motor stop. That's what we've been cleaning out of the tank today. We still have one more tank to do tomorrow, but Alex is smart. He's going to run back home before we get into the second tank. Right then, the sun is setting. We've done all the work on the boat we could do today, and we're ending the day by getting cleaned up, heading into town for some beers, all to the lovely sound of this cat meowing, which is what we woke up to this morning. Meow. 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 All right, you tell us all about it. Bye-bye.